Hi, this is going to be an unboxing video of the AutoVox M1W wireless parking system. I wanted to make this video because when I was buying it, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to be getting in the box. So I'll be going over what's in the box in dimensional details, and also giving you an idea of the installation process, any challenges ahead. So when you open the box, you get this review card, and you get the owner's manual, and in the owner's manual it mentions that it's a 4.3-inch monitor. I wasn't sure about further details like the dimensions. I wanted to know where I'd be able to mount it, so that's part of the reason why I made the video. And this manual otherwise provides some information back in here, information in here. So this is what the display looks like, and so it's 4.75 inches by 3 inches. These are details that I wanted to know and I couldn't find online, and the depth of it is so it's 4.75 inches by 3 inches. These are details that I wanted to know and I couldn't find online, and so it has a few buttons on the back. It lets you adjust brightness and things like that, and it has a proprietary connector, 5-pin connector. I'm sure it's probably very important that we don't break this unless you want to deal with some annoying wiring. It comes with a standard, relatively standard suction cup that's also a little bit sticky. Here's what the charger / power unit looks like. It's got 3 amps at 3 amps output, which is pretty good. Also in the bag, also in one of these bags, is the camera itself, and here you get the camera and the power cable to power it, and the video output. There's one wire in here that is that allows you to control whether or not you've got the dashed lines that show distances, and it's about 4.5 inches, and there's probably about 8 of those. So 8 times 4, I'd say 32 inches is my estimate on the length, and you've got some zip ties and a connector to tie in the power, which we'll discuss later. Finally, you've got the actual transceiver for the video, and it's got a standard looking Wi-Fi type adapter or antenna. And if you attach the antenna, it's about, the enclosure itself, I should say, is about 3.25 inches, 3 1/8 inches maybe. And it's about 1 inch and 3/4 wide, and the feet are about 2 inches wide. The thickness of this is about 1/2 inch. In terms of installation, the major issue I had, or the only issue I had, was tying into this into the 12-volt connection. It's pretty easy to find. My car is a 2007 Civic, and it was easy to identify where the reverse light was. However, I wasn't really sure how this connector is meant to be used, as there wasn't information in the manual about how to use it. I had assumed that I would just put the wires in and use a plier to close the entire clip, but it ended up kind of crushing one aspect of it, and it didn't really work well. I'll have to tape over it to hopefully not prevent it from opening up. It seems to open up pretty easily. It would have been nicer if the owner's manual had instructions on how to use this particular clip. I understand that this might be something that's common, but for someone who hasn't used this clip, and as I typically solder these connections, I was a bit lazy, and it would have been a nuisance to put on heat shrink on here as the wire is so, the run is so short. Now we're gonna head outside and show you an idea, give you an idea of how dark it is. It's pretty much pitch black, and my phone's light is turned on to record this, so it's darker than it appears. Now we're gonna get into the car and we're gonna turn it on, and we'll put it in reverse. And there is somewhat of a delay, a 1 or 2 second delay before the light actually lights up. And now you've got the image in the back, and it is obviously not HD, and I don't know if that can be expected, but it does a pretty good job, given, as you can see from a modern car, it's quite difficult to see out the back, and there isn't a whole lot of light. I mean, with the reverse light on, it's there, but particularly seeing the car behind you, seeing exactly what's behind you is pretty much impossible without a dash cam, so it's very handy to have this. And here I am backing up a little,